Welcome back everybody to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review of the Radioactive Vibe from Hammer. This ball, not sure yet because I've thrown it a few times. I have the Ocean Vibe. The Ocean Vibe for me is basically just a burn ball, or a ball I use on really burnt out conditions or just really trashed lanes. Now this Radioactive Vibe, not sold on the color. It's kind of very shiny, very, you can see it from a mile away kind of ball. Just to get into some of the specs of the ball. So it has the classic Vibe core that's been in every Vibe. It has the HK22 CT Reactive Max cover stock. Now that's a mouthful. The original Ocean Vibe did not have the HK22 additive in the cover stock. So what that's saying to me, based on other pieces I've thrown with that type of compound, this ball is going to be stronger, a little bit more responsive to friction, and a little bit cleaner, a little bit more overall, not less snappy shape. It's going to be more controllable, more smooth. Now to me, that says light volume, low amounts of oil, but not burn. So I think this would be a perfect complement to the Ocean Vibe, especially for somebody like me who uses the Ocean Vibe on burnt conditions. Now this is a solid reactive compared to the Ocean Vibe, which was a pearl cover stock. So this ball is going to read the lane a little bit earlier, be a little bit more smooth, like I said, a little bit more controllable. According to Hammer's website, the ideal conditions are light to medium. Now to me, again, that just kind of confirms what I'm already expecting of this ball. From the shots I've thrown it in warm-ups, this ball is definitely a lot down lane. It kind of reads really early. I think that's because the HK22, it likes to read really early and overall hook a lot less down lane because it tends to hook a little bit earlier. It's a 15-pound ball, so it's got an RG of 2.510 and a differential of 0.41. So that differential is just going to make the ball want to start to hook earlier and earlier. So I think with the additive of that HK22 along with the lower end RG, the lower end differential, it's going to create a very smooth shape that I would definitely use a little bit earlier than the Ocean Vibe. So I'm going to take you out to lane 8. Now I will say I'm bowling on whatever was left over from last night. If I'm correct, last night this end of the house were open bowlers, and when I got here there were a couple of 8-pound house balls on the rack. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I'm bowling on. My guess is really burnt house, but that would be sort of the ideal conditions for this ball. But I'm going to take you to the lane and we'll see how it goes. Alright, I'm going to try and make this video a lot shorter than I originally just intended to. I'm having issues with my camera, so for whatever reason it decided to turn off at some point during the first take of this, and I don't know where it cut off, so I just starting it over again. Anyway, I got the Ocean Vibe, the Reactive Vibe. Oh, that was terrible. Bucket. So I got the Radioactive Vibe, the HK22, solid reactive cover stock, on what I'm expecting to basically be like 20 mils of oil, because this lane has been bowled on a lot last night and warm-ups today and the first take of this video. So I'm about 25 with my feet out to first, second arrow. Oh, that's a nice 710. Love that. pretty. So as I kind of alluded to in the intro, this ball is definitely very smooth, but it's very responsive to friction, which coming from a Vibe is kind of surprising, being a really low-end piece right now in the hammer line. I got way up the side of that ball. Way up the side of that ball. Basically threw that ball sideways. Because this ball is a lot lower end, I definitely think you'll be able to throw it a little bit with a little bit more versatility. You can definitely make surface adjustments with this ball and use it on heavier oil patterns, but according to their website, it's medium to light. That's a lot better, except I almost bucketed again because that ball's not coming off the spot like I'm expecting it to. So because of that HK22 cover stock combined with the really weak core of this ball is very smooth. It almost kind of rolls like a urethane ball almost, where you kind of have to like pump it up the boards or the arrows to the right. Nope. Ooh. It's taking me a little bit to get lined up here, but I'm standing at about 26. I'm throwing it out to the first arrow because I know that there's a little bit more of oil on to the right side of the lanes. I definitely think a lot of urethane house balls went shooting down the middle of this lane and kind of pushed oil to the sides. Let me try that one more time. Oh yes, you know that. I missed about 2 boards to the right, and that ball picked up super early, and then it went through the nose. Which, ball being able to pick up off of friction for a low-end piece, it's a good thing, but it definitely tells me that this is a few knocks higher than the Ocean Vibe in terms of overall strength. But that's definitely because of the difference in cover stock. That was gross. So the ball's standing up super early, which is a good thing, but because it's standing up super early, you can't play really far left and try to hook the full part of the lane. You have to really try to find that friction. So I'm gonna try and throw the Ocean Vibe the same spot, 26 and first. Yeah. So that ball is starting to hook about 2 feet further down lane than the Radioactive. The Radioactive is definitely reading a lot sooner, a lot earlier. And because it's the Ocean Vibes starting to read the pattern a little bit later down lane, it's definitely hooking too late and missing the spot. All right, let me try that again, just show you what I'm talking about. Hook. So that one, I ended up moving 2 to the left, tried to aim right around the same spot. I tried pushing out the ball a little bit later, a little bit further to the right, and it held, which I like to see. Now, because of the Vibe core, the shapes are relatively similar, but because of the HK22 and the Radioactive, it's definitely hooking earlier. Oh, and I threw that ball off my leg. 5 pin. I gotta slow down. I'm also racing against the freaking battery in my damn camera. All right, I'm gonna throw one more with the Radioactive. Like I said, I'm about 27 with my feet out to the friction to the right. Wow. So that ball stood up like right away. I threw it right up the back and it still held and got to the pocket. Now, I wasn't expecting for this ball to come with me on league, but it might have to, because I liked what I just saw out of that last couple of shots. I have tape stuck on my ball. That's cute. All right, let's do one more. That's a good way to end it. So, I just want to thank everybody at East Providence Lanes, Nate, John, everybody at StrikeFX Pro Shops for hooking me up with the ball. Like I said, it's really controllable, really smooth, definitely stronger than the Ocean Vibe. So I'm still toying on if I'm going to take it with me to my 6-ball league bag, but I'm definitely going to put it in my situational bag. So if I know I'm bowling on really high friction or wooden lanes or something like that where the lanes are just really hooking, I'm bringing that ball with me no matter what. But I look forward to seeing everybody out on the lanes, and have yourself a safe day. Thank you.